Are we live? Did we do it? Is it? I think it's counting as the same stream session. That's not good. Oh no, it's not. Okay. I just want to quickly check my Twitch to make sure it is an available VOD. Because if it's not, it's a problem. Video producer, please. Content. Video producer. Yeah, it's an available VOD. We did it. Executed fucking seamlessly. And he's back at it again. Back again. That'd be tragic if it wasn't available. Yeah, that would. I would be so upset. I'll be downloading it tomorrow on my day off. It's an 11-hour VOD, so you know it's going to take a fucking while to upload. My upload speed's really slow. Me and Coco are making a whole Google Doc for this shit. What do you mean? What do you mean you're making a Google Doc? Why are you making a Google Doc? What are you doing? Oh, are you taking notes? You should be, actually. Taking notes is a good idea. Anyway, let's continue. Show Pestalog. You mean with the quest you're sending him on? Wait, voices. Hold on. I got so excited I forgot to do the voices. Don't you ever question our commitment to this shit? True. I can also help you go through the notes you make and elaborate on them and help evolve them. I want to see. You want to see the Google Doc? Please do that, please. Yeah. Oh my god, we should do a Homestuck study session stream after we finish Homestuck. That would be fun. Gonna turn this into a research paper, fucking hell. I have nothing to say there. I can't even defend that. I can't even argue against that. I want to see the Google Doc. Waffle wants to be in on our study group, apparently. We're going to have a Homestuck study group. We're all going to get into a Discord call, and it's just going to be like Google Docs everywhere. That's kind of funny. What have I started? Yeah. You mean, with the quest you're sending, Mom? Yes. Is there anything you do that's not sending dudes on quests? Nothing whatsoever. So we've got to get the cancer at Skyer, right? Yes, the tumor. Yeah, so what's the tumor do? I mean, the tumor. Jesus, can we stop with the fancy colored text bullshit? I guess so. I thought it was more fun that way. Well, okay, we can keep doing it then. Thanks. The tumor is quite a large growth at the center of the battlefield. He won't be able to remove it without fully realizing his abilities. Okay, cool. What is it? You promise you won't tell him. It'll probably make him more nervous than he needs to be if he knew. Okay, I won't say anything. Just tell me. It's a bomb. It's a bomb. As if shit couldn't get worse. It's a bomb. Alright. We're making him take Power Rangers notes and eye for eye. Power Rangers isn't going to be easy. Isn't going to be difficult, I mean. It's not going to be difficult for me. Of course these kids have bombs. I'm missing 12 hours of context. Someone help me. Liv, you'll be fine. The VOD is there. the VOD is there. It's set to detonate precisely when the reckoning ends. This is how long we have to put this plan into motion. What the hell is a bomb doing in there? It could be a feature of any session, not meant to bear fruit. Means to wipe out a null session rather than leaving it lingering in paradox space for eternity. Or it could be a mutation specific to our session. I really don't know. First time for everything, I guess. Seriously, where'd you get all this info? Where'd you get it all from the gods, or are you just a bunch of orders you're following? Not exactly. They've urged me in certain directions and guided my exploration, but I've obtained some answers from them. But ultimately, this idea is mine. Plus, I have other sources. One in particular has been quite illuminating. What? I've been referring to him as an informant when people ask, which isn't often. What, you mean a troll? No, it's a man who exists in another universe. He wants to die. Sounds like a really credible dude. Sign me up for trusting everything he says. Only as credible as the omniscient tend to be. Oh, someone knows everything? Yeah, I think that's what omniscient means. But maybe I'll ask him about that, since he's the omniscient one. Even if he is omniscient, which he probably isn't, what if it's just lying? He says he doesn't lie. For some reason, I believe him about that. He's a convincing fellow. Why does he want to die? He no longer has a purpose now. He's done everything required to summon his master. As a first guardian, he's completely indestructible. Well, almost completely. Wait, what? His power is derived from the same source as the Earth's guardian, and conveniently that of our nemesis as well. Oh, okay, I get it now. When John delivers the tumor, and I do mean the tumor, and I alone will navigate it to the furthest ring. I will destroy the sun, by which I do mean the green motherfucking sun. And in case it wasn't clear, I won't be coming back. She's about to go on a suicide mission. Whoa, fuck. A suicide mission? Are you serious? No bullshit. That's not happening. Hey, look, suddenly everything we just talked about was useless because it's time to make a plan that doesn't fucking suck. Let's not be so dramatic. I was talking about my dream self. She's the one who won't be returning. Oh. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Those fuckers are all kinds of mad expendable. Way to leave me hanging there. For someone who's saying, let's cool on the drama the whole time. I won't be coming back thing is pretty theatrical bombshell for future reference. That's true. Your outburst was pretty sweet, though. Yeah, I know. So when I do my thing, make this map, which I guess is like solid black piece of paper, this thing's gonna be fucking stupid, isn't it? If there's one thing you have more than any of us, it's time. So whenever you like. As long as, conventionally speaking, it's quite soon. Alright. So, dog it as long as possible. Travel back to about now. Go to sleep. Sure. And if you have trouble going to sleep, maybe you can ask your patron troll to trick the telepathic one into putting you to sleep again. What? Each of us seems to have a troll infatuated with helping us. Haven't you noticed? No? What about the terminally misguided miscreant who's currently helping you? Oh yeah, Terezi. No, she's cool. Isn't that camaraderie blossoming into some sort of interspecies whatever? It's blossoming into an interspecies partnership and incredibly shitty cartooning. What do you mean, get her to trick someone and put me asleep again? When did that happen? Just now. Who did that? That would be John's patron troll. God, fucking trolls. Too many of them. Who can even keep track of this shit? Which one's yours? Is it the absurd juggalo one that would be hilarious? There's a juggalo one? Yeah, see what I mean? She's contacting me now, actually. Oh, she's contacting me now, actually. Oh, okay. Well, suddenly I'm not interested, so go talk to your fairy god troll. I'll be over here paving the way for your elaborate dream suicide when I feel like getting around to it, I mean. Thanks. Later. Rose, answer fairy god troll. She is so pretty. I love her. Since the gap between your present moment and the implementation of your mystifying self-destruction continues to narrow, this will be the last conversation in which I attempt to talk you out of it nicely. I explained this. The intent isn't true self-sacrifice. First of all, you're underestimating the gravity of a dream death. It's a pretty serious thing, okay? And dream selves are important to a person in ways that aren't always obvious. I think you're being frivolous, but that's not really the sentiment, reinforcing the exoskeleton of my argument. Soon you will be blacked out of Trollian's viewport, and I have no explanation for this, and neither do you. So I'll just assume the worst, and you should too. Are you sure it's not because I'm sleeping?
I've seen you sleep before. You're just asleep. On screen, peaceful and harmless and posing no threat to anyone. Unless, I guess you are up to mischief in your dreams, which I cannot rule out. Actually, that's a possibility. What you do in your sleep. What was I thinking?
Are we in a dream? No, no, no. Everyone's awake. They have dream cells, so when they go to sleep, there is another version of themselves that wakes up. That's a dream self. It is an extension of their soul and who they are. Okay? Shh.
What?
Blah, blah, blah.
Right, sorry. I'm saying this is a special case. It is foreboding and disconcerting. You are being reckless.
You're right. I can't explain why I go dark on your monitor, but I'm confident in my plan. I have it under control.
Your hubris is really astonishing. Easily twice the mass of a universe, I think. That it hasn't collapsed upon itself into a tiny lavender singularity is the most striking marvel paradox space has coughed up yet.
Maybe it did. Maybe that's what went wrong. We figured it out.
No, please stop. Humor won't defect my really big and important tirade, okay? You're investing too much confidence in evil gods who oppose Skya and your true purpose, and I can't abide that. And as difficult as this is for me to confess, I think your plan is very dangerous. And so are you.
Oh?
Yes. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to devote all my efforts to stopping you.
I'm sorry to hear that, Kanaya. What did you have in mind for this new and exciting adversarial phase of our relationship?
I'm so glad you asked. You see, I have been training a powerful wizard.
Huh. My boy! My boy!
Yes, your shout pole is like a tower, broadcasting your fear across the ring, and you're right to be afraid. I have commissioned none other than the legendary Prince of Hope, and I'm teaching him the ways of white sorcery. I have observed your methods and will come to the most unwelcome realization that all of your guile and cunning has finally backfired. This noble magician of pure light will serve as the counterpoint to your arcane debauchery. He will hunt you down, and goodness and hope will prevail.
Is it too late to throw myself at your mercy?
Yes, it is much too late for that.
The genocidal maniac is everywhere. Sound the sirens. He is my boy, and you will leave him alone. He's my boy. I love him. I support his rights and his wrongs. Okay? I love him. Yes! My boy. He is powerful. And his wrongs? Yes, Waffle. Interesting things are coming. You've admitted that he's a genocidal maniac. Nothing I've said is untrue. Yeah, but you don't have to say it out loud. I see. Then clearly I will have to prepare for his soul-sundering duel, whilst making my own funeral arrangements.
Oh yes, I do believe securing a corpse box would be prudent, fitted to dimensions suited to your myriad of unassembled leaky body parts in aggregate.
What will herald the arrival of the swift and righteous thaumaturge? Will I be blinded by the fearsome lashes of light ribboning from the incandescent coastline of his beauteous aura? He's beautiful, guys. Should I borrow my friend's sunglasses?
Yes, definitely. Definitely do that. Wait, I hope that wasn't too emphatic. Maybe at this point I should clarify. This is all a big joke.
Yeah, I was getting that. You don't always have to tip your hand, Kanaya. You were doing well.
I was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. I think what I find most challenging about human insincerity based humour is the degree of commitment to the fantasy which is apparently requisite.
We take it very seriously.
I mean to say, the gesture of hostility in this case was the joke. I did in fact train his character. I made him a wand to shut him up.
She made him a wand to shut him up. I fucking love him, man. I love him so much. You don't understand. Oh, he's the best. I already forgot her name, but I love her. Kanaya. Kanaya is the green text. Wait, you did? Really?
He wouldn't stop harassing me for your secrets.
That's incredible. Well done.
He's the one with the royalty complex and speaks with all the extra V's and W's.
Oh, I know exactly who you were talking about from the start.
Okay.
I must say, this little project pleases me. Do keep me apprised of all further developments.
Okay, I will.
At least until my looming grimdark death steals me away.
Yeah, that is still something that I don't really want to joke about. I hope that came across as a sincere statement.
Jade, answer fairy god troll.
Hey, Jade.
Oh, hi. I remember you. You talk to me a lot in my dreams.
Yeah, but now I'm talking to you being awake, 'cause your robot can't type, because it had an explosion.
Yeah, that's because my dream self died, pretty catastrophically.
Oh, no, I'm definitely pretty sorry to hear that.
Thanks, but I think I'm okay. I felt pretty shaken up at first, though.
Yeah, I did too. I spent so long sleeping and dreaming and playing on Prospit that being awake was made to feel weird, and I didn't like it for a while.
Yeah, I've done a lot of sleeping myself.
Oh, my days. Hold on, my throat. Jade's voice is very difficult. I need to just do a little... There we go. Take a break, dummy. I'm okay. I mean, we hit 11 hours, which is pretty cool. See if we can do 12. I could come into your voice, but no, you had to leave call. I left call because you were being xenophobic about chips. Famous last words. I mean, we can have a call. I just don't want to talk about food. I'm banning the discussion of food. Do you understand? No food is allowed, okay? Also, hello, welcome in.
Hello.
Hey.
I feel like I'm missing so much context.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, you are. Oh my god, there's so much.
How am I?
I don't even know where to start. I will be in the VC
Hello,
in spirit.
people of Homestuck Day.
Waffle, we will game together in the future, don't worry, brother. I have plans. And if you're downloading Ark, we're definitely going to have to play it together. Period. You can even join...
Could Waffle be a...
Could Waffle be a what?
Could Waffle be a potential future member of the chaotically unhinged Netherlanders?
We have to get him into VTubers first. Or Love and Deep Space.
Dang it. You have to either love VTubers or love in Deep Space to be in this chat.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do you think Waffle's gonna be a Xavier main? So we can have the full set.
Mm-mm.
I think if he had...
Waffle, how do you feel
if Waffle...
How do you feel about...
Listen, if Waffle had to choose out of anyone in Love and Deep Space, if he had to, I think it would either be Probably either Silas because he's fun and he's rich and crazy, or Xavier because he's a pretty boy.
We can deal
Waffle,
with that.
look at the boys from Love and Deep Space, the 5 love interests, and tell us which one you would choose if you had no choice.
Context, there will probably be more.
Oh yeah, they're adding another one.
What man tropes could they possibly add to this? What more could they possibly? No wait. This is about Homestuck.
Let me.
This
No,
is
no, no,
about
no, 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 no. I want to talk about Love and Deep Space now. You started me. That's it. We're fucked.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
Let me Google
Way
this.
to go,
Yeah.
Liv.
Okay,
Listen,
so
this is what
We're
I
never
do.
gonna finish
I-
this comic.
I have discussed this on Blue Sky, right? Because I'm on the Love and Deep Space feed and I follow a lot of Love and Deep Space fans. And we talk about the potential love interest they're going to add. And I keep thinking that they're going to add Astra, which lore states Astra's the god that cursed the MC and is a bad guy and evil, blah, blah, blah. So I really hope that the love interest we get is a kind of like hateful rivalry, but they're so attracted to each other they can't resist each other type thing. Hate fucking.
We love hate fucking.
Yeah, we do. That's what I want. That's the spicy shit that I want.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Hell yeah.
I know. What's the one guy they've talked about Ever before in the story?
I think Astra made Ever. So yeah. Anyway, moving on. Back to Homestuck.
Listen, anytime I ever come into this stream, I'm just here to distract you in some way.
Yeah.
I'm the ultimate distraction.
God, I know nothing about
Waffle,
this game.
you don't need.
Just tell us which one you think is pretty. Like, which one you would choose if you had
Who do
no
you-
choice. It's okay, you
Who's
don't
the
need to know
hottest?
everything. Yeah, who's the hottest?
You see these 5 guys at a bar. Who are you fucking?
I'm gonna continue reading now.
Yippee.
Yeah, I've done a lot of sleeping myself.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I saw you. You were awake a lot too. After a certain moment, I spent just about every waking hour being asleep.
Well,
Oh. Thank you, ZachoVT, for following me. Are you a VTuber? Sorry, there is a 10-minute cooldown to prevent bots and also trolls, because that happens sometimes. So there is a 10-minute cooldown where you won't be able to chat for 10 minutes, but I hope you can chill and enjoy the stream until you're able to tell me about yourself. But I do look forward to it. Are you a VTuber? Let me see. Why you're... why won't you open? The only troll allowed here is the one on screen. Fuck you. Let me see. Oh, you're live right now? Hi!
Doing Homestuck.
You're doing a Homestuck stream too. That's fucking cool.
They're in the goddamn walls.
That's awesome. Wait, you're live right now? Wait, what? What? How did you find
Ooh, Waffle
me?
said they-
How did you have the time to find me? You want to drop
I
in
opened
and
up the
collaborate?
stream.
Wait, how do we collaborate? I've never done this before. Can I knock? Start streaming together? We can do that. I mean, I'm just reading Homestuck and going on rails.
Oh my god, Xavier. He likes the marshmallow man.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Fuck it. Twitch wants to use your microphones. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Let's allow it. Damn. Hey. I've never done this before. This is wild.
Fusion go.
Apparently, we're sharing a chat. I
What
literally
the
never done this
universe?
before. This is crazy. Wow, this is hella confusing. Out of the blue, but why the
He's
hell
doing
not?
the thing.
Oh yeah, have a good time. But hello, I see you're. Are you painting? Or are you? I'm trying to see what you're making. Are you making horns? I see a lot of crafts. It looks fun. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that person, though. I don't know how any of this is working. Side quest is going places. Yeah. Okay. I have no idea what's going on, by the way.
I never know anything, so you're probably doing better than me.
I am so confused. How do I do this?
Figuring it together.
I don't know how to do this. Guests will appear as soon as they finish setting up their audio and video sources. Disabling this will first show a preview when the guest is ready. Guests can screen share. Yeah, that's fine. Camera. Use your cameras. Ooh, that's scary. I have a virtual camera. Oh my god, that's such a complicated setup. I'm not doing that. Thank you for the invite, but nah, I'm good. I ain't doing that. I appreciate it though.
He's hacking into the mainframe.
I'm not. Listen. I'm fucking old, man. Like, I've never done that before. I don't know how to do that. I've been streaming for fucking nearly 12 hours. Fucking. I will dive into that later. I'm gonna watch a YouTube tutorial on how to share streams and combine streams. I don't know how to do that right now. It's cool that I was invited though. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it. But yeah. What are you doing, Liv?
Oh, you heard that. Sorry.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna continue reading now. That was a little fucking side quest, wasn't it? Thank you, ZachOVT, for the follow, though. I genuinely appreciate it. I look forward to seeing some of your future streams. You look very crafty, and I'm very into that. Let's see.
Why did you sleep so much?
It was just a better way to be. More peaceful and fun. And I guess there was something that happened that was incredibly terrible and made me sad. And made me feel terrible and sad and sleepy. So I slept a lot.
Depression.
Do you want me or Coco to do the voice before you die?
I'm not gonna die, I'm fine.
Famous last words, but okay.
No, the voice cracking that I'm doing is completely intentional for Tavros.
No, I meant with the other girl whose name I forgot.
Jade.
Right, her.
Yeah, I'm fine. I can do it.
If you say so, just don't die.
Why do you think I'm gonna die? I have a 1.5 litre bottle of juice next to me that I have half depleted. I am hydrated.
We are gonna die at some point.
Nah, not me. I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Understood.
I will hydrate though. Thank you for the reminder. God, I love that creating backup media and then I will use to clone my Linux install. What the fuck did I just read? Hafidium, I am 530 years old. I felt like a genius when I figured out how to separate my music from my VOD track. Like, I felt like I cracked the fucking Matrix when I did that. Like, you need to understand. I'm a millennial. I'm a millennial that grew up poor. I never had a computer growing up. I didn't have a face.
He's old. Give him a break.
I didn't have a Facebook until I was 17.
He's an old man. Give him a break.
I am. I sound young because I'm autistic. It makes me youthful. I'm taking care of my inner child. You should too.
No, that sounds like a lot of work. I'll just put her in the closet.
Yeah, that was me when I was 19. Can't wait for that to explode in your face when you're 27.
Me neither. It'll be fun.
Anyway, let's continue, shall we?
Oh no, what happened that was so terrible?
I'd prefer.
Fountain of Youth, autism. Exactly, you get it. You understand.
I'd prefer that the thing I want to talk to you about not turn into that topic.
Okay, sorry for prying. What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to ask you permission. I would have asked permission the first time, but at the time you were not able to give it or talk or anything.
Permission for what?
To commune with your Lucis.
With Beck? What do you want to mean? What do you mean by commune? What do you mean for the first time? You did it before?
Yeah, it means to talk to him and suggest he do something which is good for him and also for people he likes.
Oh, like a psychic power.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet. When did you do it before?
Oh, very recently, personally speaking. But for you, it was very long ago. And it was a really good example, I think, of exactly why wigglers should not be allowed to dual wield flintlock pistols.
What?
So you're putting your shit in a blender and moving it to a bigger cup. I'm taking an OS and all its partition and squishing it down to fit on a 30. So, which I will then. Okay, so you're intentionally bottlenecking, and then you're basically forcing it onto a bigger hard drive. So you're gonna absolutely bottleneck the shit out of it and then just slam it into a bigger hard drive. That's what you're doing. Okay, right. I kind of understand, but I also kind of don't. I'm a Windows bitch. I'm basic. My computer froze for a minute and it did a little panic. Everyone's having computer issues, and I swear to God, the recent Windows update and the recent Chrome update are just like fucking double teaming everyone in a fucking technological spit roast party. Anyway.
So, I did the liberty of communing with your Lucis, which I hope wasn't out of line, but like I said, you were unavailable. By which I mean unavailably small. So then I communed him to use his amazing powers to intervene and reroute the projectile away from the path that would have harmed you. And also, as a wonderful bonus and coincidence, it happened there was a felon on your property. It was, I think, surely an aging rogue who was very much keen on intruding between your really nice-looking family, and as fortune would have it, the small missile was redirected into the senior interloper's chest and he died.
Oh my god, that wasn't a senior interloper. I'm pretty sure you're talking about my grandpa.
Oh.
And if I'm interpreting correctly, you're saying you used Beck to make me shoot him. Oh, that's so awful.
What's a grandpa?
Oh boy, it's basically an old man who serves the same role as I guess a Lucis does on your planet. He was like my dad. He took care of me.
Whoa, that is a really weird cultural thing, I guess.
Sigh.
Sorry then, about my cultural ignorance.
Well, I'm not blaming you or anything. It sounds like you were just trying to help. And you did save my life, but I mean, geez, talk about a misunderstanding.
Well, now I feel very stupid. I don't think I'll give in to bad self-esteem this time about this. It's important to stay confident about stuff, don't you agree?
Sure.
And I think this is a good opportunity for us to bond and become closer in an emotional way, probably.
Trauma bonding, let's go. Woohoo! Fill the bucket filler. We are not gonna spit in the bucket. We are not gonna do that, okay? We don't need to do that,
Why
buddy.
not? Why
No.
can't we spit in the bucket?
No. No.
You're no fun.
Phyllis. Immediately coming in like that. That's crazy. That's wild. Welcome in, Zacho. I'm sorry that you the drone, he comes. The Imperial drones can kiss my motherfucking purple ass. I don't give a fuck about them. I got the clown powers. I'll beat their asses. I think I saw that video. No, you don't want to see that video, Waffle. That's a terrible one. What are you doing? It's so
You
gross.
caused this.
I waited 10 minutes to do that. Also, did you mean to knock, Elamir? It said, I don't understand the new Twitch. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I thought I was invited to do it because it popped up. And when I go to other people's streams, that normally isn't there. Like, that's the first time I've seen it. But I didn't know how to set it up. So I just gave up. But I thought you invited me.
He's an old man and he doesn't get technology. Sorry.
I'm 530 years old. Like, I don't fucking know what I'm doing. I have been streaming for like fucking 12 hours. Yeah, I've been streaming for 12 hours. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm starting to fucking morph into a fucking Walmart version of Terezi. I'm smelling colors and tasting shapes.
For the past 12 hours, he's been RPing different, mentally crazy 13-year-olds. He's not doing too hot.
I'm not RPing. Do you even know what fucking RPing is? I'm voice acting.
You know what I mean.
I'm not RPing, you, twat. No.
You know what I mean.
No, absolutely. I'm not accept this. I'm not RPing. I left those days behind me of role-playing as fucking Solix and Eridan in aerosol fucking ERPs on fucking Amino. I don't do that shit anymore.
It was a Freudian
But if anyone
slip,
wants to do it on Blue
sorry.
Sky, I might reconsider.
I'm going back to muted land. I'm not dealing with this.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Go away. 11.6 hours, I think.
Be nice to the baby.
No.
Yes.
Also Big Fugi. There we go. Also, yeah, Zacho, I'm very sorry about knocking. I genuinely didn't know what the mechanic was, and I thought I was invited to do it, so I just went, yeah, fuck it. It's 4:13. But yeah, I apologize. I don't know what the fuck it is. But it's really cool to see you, and thank you for following, of course. I will not be filling any buckets, because I do not have anyone in my quadrants. Because I don't have a Kismesis anymore, or a Moirel, because I lost touch with them. But yeah, there will be no buckets filled here. Are you a VTuber by any chance? Because I noticed you had hand cam and you have VT in your name. I want to connect with more Homestuck VTubers, because that's fun. I also have Gary's mod now, and there is a Homestuck Gary's mod, like, thing. So I want to explore that. There's also a Minecraft, Homestuck mod. I should try that. That might be fun. Yeah. Still. Should we continue reading? While the, you know, vampire goes off and sulks. Where were we?
It is. Oh, yeah. You see, the funny thing is, I also killed my Lucis by accident. I mean, my Lucis that was a little fairy bull, not an old man with a huge gun. Oh no, how did that happen? I murdered him inappropriately with a 4-wheel device. What kind of device? Like, the kind to basically sit in and roll around.
You should put people in squares again. Yeah, get those quadrants going. Do you think they'd be able to put up with me talking about my miracles, kicking the wicked elixir, and entering the dark carnival? Honk. I don't know if they could handle it. He ran his dad over with a car. No, he ran his dad over with his wheelchair, Liv. He is a paraplegic. Christ on a bike. God, I have 900 hours in Gmod. I'm getting flashbacks again. Waffle, would you do the Homestuck Gmod with me? Would you do that? If I figured it out, would you do it with me? Waits patiently for response. Oh, please. Oh, please. What I've seen of the Homestuck Gmod is actually kind of fun. He's so excited about Gmod. How cute. I'm not excited about Gmod. I'm excited about Homestuck in Gmod. That's the difference. Fuck it, I'm down. Hell yeah, brother. Let's fucking go. Yes. Fuck yeah. I'll have to take a look at it properly.
What kind of device? Like the kind to basically sit in and roll around? Oh, you mean a wheelchair? I guess that's a way to call it.
How did that happen?
I was sitting in it, being useless like usual. I got under the wheel in his nap.
I'm so sorry. I also didn't realize you were paralyzed. Not that I'm saying sorry for that. That would be rude, I think. I'm just saying sorry for your loss.
Oh, it's okay on both things. He came back to life for a while and could talk, and that was fun. And also, I'm not paralyzed anymore.
Oh.
No, I have robot legs, and I feel great, and I can walk.
Wow, nice.
Oh, yeah, it is truly nice. I am a new and different guy, mostly. Being not physically handicapped is most certainly the key to having high self-esteem.
I do not agree with that statement. Andrew Hussey is an ableist, and saying things like that is not okay. Just to be clear. Everyone take a shot. Every time Homestuck is in some way not okay. I'm taking it. Stream is mega delayed for me since I'm downloading Arc. Also, Arc is halfway done. Damn, your Arc downloads faster than mine. Usually it takes me about 10 hours to download Arc. Fuck that shit. And when I tried to download Ark Survival Ascended, it was like 24 hours. I'm including a shots in every time something aged poorly section in the doc, by the way.
That, I don't know if I agree with that.
Oh, absolutely. Take it from me as what fact is true. And now I feel emboldened to do both things the hero should do. Like save the life of a pretty girl and kill the fiendish old man who, whoops, wasn't fiendish and you loved him. Sorry.
Well, that's good, I guess. I just wish maybe you told me what happened when I was younger. I spent years wondering about it when I was really young. I was sure the doll sitting across from him did it. For a long time I was terrified of the evil blue girl. She sort of haunted my childhood and I had trouble sleeping for a long time. But of course I got older and realized I was silly. But then I just speculated maybe it was suicide, which was just a really sad thing to think about.
Wow, yeah. I really totally blew that then. I guess I could still tell you about it in your past, but
even if you do, I don't remember you doing so.
Oh, then I guess I won't.
Okay.
But yeah, irregardless, this is likely to be the exact kind of thing, not to stand in the way, about good feelings about myself. I mean, I saw that your Lucis saved you anyway in advance, and I just wanted to make it possible so that I was the one involved with being the hero there, to save you. Like, to put myself in your story in a brave capacity. Because That's what feeling good and positive about yourself is all about.
He's doing the exact same thing that Vriska's doing, but he's doing it slightly politer. Peas in a fucking pod.
Wow, you sound really confused to me.
Absolutely, I'm confused like a fox. The kind that has high self-esteem.
You're incredibly silly. I can't really tell to what extent you're joking around here.
I understand that, and jokes happen, yes, but feeling great about yourself is not a joking issue. It's a heavy-duty business and needs to be given all the seriousness that sad things get. I've learned that from my friends, and also from Rufio.
Rufio?
Yeah, he's a fake.
What do you mean fake?
A fake guy I made up imaginarily. He never stops being a thing that's not real.
Oh, like an imaginary friend? Huh, okay.
I'm pretending that being fully honest about Rufio's fakeness and being upfront about his general fraudulence, that it will only give me extra confidence. I'm pretending that as hard as I can in the most confident way, which makes it partially more true.
That internalized ableism is a bitch. Yes, it is. It really is. Unfortunately, very real. I've encountered some really fucked up internal ableism in people. It's crazy. Even in my own family as well. I will mention there is a lot of internalized ableism in my family, and most of my family are all disabled in some way. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to have children. Because I'm going to be passing down way too many defects. Alright.
That sure is a philosophy you have there.
Yeah, being confident is always about saying and doing the things you feel. Even if the afraid part of you says, no, please don't do that. Like, here's the thing I'm afraid to say to you, Jade. But I'm too confident now to let my afraidness make me feel terrible.
Oh, well, what is it?
Remember I talked to you a lot when you were sleeping?
Yeah?
And we talked about lots of things, and we had some things in common, and it was nice.
Sure.
I think consequently, the emotional result is probably that maybe I have some possible red feelings for you.
Red feelings? You mean, whoa, wait, really?
Wow, that sure was a hard thing to say, and made me incredibly nervous. I said it because of my remarkable leg-powered self-confidence. And now, I think all that's left is definitely your reciprocation about that, probably.
Well, I don't think I can reciprocate.
Uh-oh.
I mean, you're nice, but I don't even really know your name.
Oh gosh, how stupid could I be? I forgot to say. I'm Tavros.
Okay, Tavros. I don't know if you fully thought about this. You don't actually know me very well either.
Oh yeah, I surely do, because we had a number of spirited conversations wherein you were very nice and pleased to speak with me. Did I misinterpret that? Was it not actually niceness?
No, I was being nice, because I like to be nice to people when I can, and when they're nice to me. But things are a little more complicated than that. You can't just know someone by a few conversations. I mean, I only talked to you when I was asleep, and I'm kind of different when I'm dreaming. I forget things, and at times I'm not totally sure what's real. Don't you remember that's what it's like to dream on Prospect?
Kinda.
Sorry. I feel bad about having to disappoint you, but I don't know what else to say.
But what about my attractive bravado and ignoring my instinctual cowardice hard enough to say that I like you? Isn't that supposed to be very attractive and encourage the major having flushed feelings in others? I guess what I mean is, what about my confidence? What do you think about that?
Jeez, Tavros, I'm really flattered you like me and all. And sure, that sure is confident of you to say so. And that's great.
Heading to dinner. Enjoy stealth mode. Thank you for the luck. Appreciate it.
I guess confidence is one thing, but there's such a thing as being too forward, I guess.
Wow, Okay.
I also think, and really this is just polite, friendly advice, that if you're really confident, you don't always have to say it all the time. Oh man, I'm so sorry to say, it just comes off as a little insecure and off putting and kind of defeats the purpose. And all things considered, I think we should really stay friends, or really continue building a friendship in the first place, since, like I said, we don't actually know each other that well.
Yeah. Uh,
Sorry.
no. No, if I'm being realistic, I think that's what reasonable to say to me. And I'll work on toning down my self-respect a little.
No, you should have self respect. Just. Oh boy, this is frustrating. Can we talk about this later? I have things to do. Why don't we get back to the original point? Why do you want to commune with Beck again?
Yeah, of course. I wanted to get approval from you to communing again, now that he's a sprite, to perpetrate one of my heroic ideas again.
Uh-oh, what is your idea this time?
I will suggest to him that he attack your adversary as well as ours and maybe beat him to solve everyone's problems.
Well, I don't know about that.
But I have great skill in commanding beasts to glory in battle, and yours is surely the strongest beast I've seen.
But he's my best friend, and you already managed to get one of my family members killed.
But according to my self-confidence, I think I'm pretty sure I can use his power to be successful. Whoops, pretend I didn't mention my self-confidence or say anything off-putting.
Well, all of our adversaries have inherited his powers. I would imagine the strongest guy would have all of his powers and then some. I'm not really comfortable with this.
Oh.
You said you're asking me permission first, and I appreciate that. But if you're asking, I'm afraid my answer is no.
Okay. I respect that. But I wonder.
What?
I wonder if a truly self-confident guy, with the best self-esteem there is, would even need to ask. Maybe the best guy would just know he would be successful and would do it anyway because it's for your own good and everyone else's. Incel. Incel alert. Incel alert. Fucking hell. I love Tavros, but I also hate him.
No way. That would be smug and arrogant, and that would make you a bully. Later, if my friends and I want to ask Beck for help and decide that's our best hope, then that's our business. Until then, just please stop meddling.
Well, okay. You're right about that. I'll respect your wishes. Or will I?
No, don't. I'm serious. Oh, I think my headache is coming back.
I was just making a joke. Sorry. I guess us becoming a friendship doesn't have to happen now.
No, it's fine. I just really don't want you to do that, okay?
Yeah.
I have to go now. Bye, Tavros.
I'll put him out of his misery. Take him out the back of the shed. Take him out the back of the shed. You know what to do. Oh my god. I cannot believe how hilariously pathetic that whole exchange was. Even by your wretched standards, Toreadoric. Oh god, I can't breathe. Absolutely priceless.
Hey, Vriska, that was supposed to be a private correspondence of a personal nature. How could you even be reading that?
Tavros, sometimes your stupidity surprises even me. Next time you decide to open your heart to an alien girl, make sure her chat client isn't being holographically projected for all to see. Okay?
Whoops.
It was so embarrassing just reading that, Tavros. I'm embarrassed. I'm actually feeling genuine embarrassment. Your obscene incompetence is actually polluting my otherwise pristine composure. Nice going.
So, I don't care.
Jade let you down too easy. She's too nice. Someone's gotta tear into you for that appalling display. And once again, whose shoulders that falls on? That's right, Vriska's, as usual.
I think she has the right amount of niceness, personally. An amount that is some instead of none.
Hey, I'm nice when it matters. And where it doesn't strangulate the critical development of people I give a shit about, okay? Vriska derogatory. Where was I? Here? Really, I don't know what you see in her. She's completely useless. Like you. Wait, of course. It makes perfect sense. You and she represent the ideal matespritship. How could I have been so blind? Two perfectly pointless grubs in a bucket.
No, I have too much self-confidence now to be upset by your scandalous imagery. I don't think she's useless. I don't think I am either. Because if new self-esteem's obtained, remember?
Oh, will you please stop going on about your fucking self-esteem? I will say this much about her. She was right about that. How insufferable you can get, prattling on and on about how confident you are. Tavros, you give confidence a bad name. I gave you all the chances in the world to earn it, to earn real confidence, and you failed. You couldn't even do the one little thing I asked you to do. The one thing that would have made you man up once and for all. So instead you flew away and cried and decided to sleep away your sorrow for the rest of your adventure. Do you have any idea how sick that made me? Everything about you makes me sick. When you talk about your self-confidence, I throw up a little. You don't even know what confidence is. Robolegs don't give you confidence. That ain't no more true than saying my Roboarm gave me mine. See what I mean? Your confidence is faker than even the great Rufio himself, Lord of the Unreal. It's pure fiction, false fakey fraudy, con job from a wimpy loser. It's shallow and nauseating. Oh, fuck, I missed an entire line. Con job from a wimpy loser charlatan bullshit artist. It's shallow and nauseating. Just like you. Do us all a favor and shut up about it.
Okay, I think this is actually making me pretty mad.
Yeah, right. I'll believe that when I see it, chump.
I don't want you to mock me anymore. I don't know if my confidence is real or what, but I would like you to stop saying stuff like that to me, and to stop saying bad things about my friend Jade too.
Jade is an idiot. A useless, boring nobody. What has she done for her party other than fuck up every step of the way? What does she ever do but take naps and get in trouble? She's awful. And you deserve each other. Oh, wait. Except she hates you. Oh. Ra, welcome in. There is a 10-minute cooldown to stop trolls and bots, just to let you know, so you won't be able to type in the chat for a while. But welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate the follow. I hope that you are well and you are enjoying your 413. I know I am. I've been streaming now for almost actually 12 hours. Very close to 12 hours. So yeah. I think in about 5 minutes we'll hit the 12-hour mark. I had to start a new stream because of YouTube VOD rules. But yeah, been streaming for a fucking while. We're having a good time though. I hope you're well. When your timer ticks down, you can let me know how you doing, what you're doing, and what you do for 413, that kind of thing. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I'm gonna continue reading until then. Okay. She's off. Oh wait, there I was. Even the boring, pointless girl hates you. Talk about a guy who can't get a break. Although, I guess she's not completely useless.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, Tavros, I gave her credit for something, so I'll give you credit for something too. Your plan to control her lucis really wasn't a bad idea. And using your ability to save her life, LOL, was a pretty good way to test how effective your powers are across sessions. Pretty good way to practice to know where you stand. Practicing your abilities is important, so when it comes down to using them for something that really matters, you know you're ready for a prime time. I know this firsthand. I got lots and lots and lots of practice with your little guinea pig friend. So, really, turns out she wasn't so useless at all. Far from it.
Oh, what are you saying you did to her?
Not really the point. The point is I'm trying to pay you a compliment. At this point, you're so sad and disgusting, you should treat anything nice anyone has to say about you like a chest full of shimmering boonbucks. Tavros' power is communing with animals. So you know how Vriska can mind control people? He can do that with animals. Because he's Taurus. Gonna shove Vriska into a nuclear reactor? Yeah. I will join you. I'll polish the shoe that kicks her off the edge. Okay. God, what? Like I said, your plan was solid. Controlling the Guardian to go after Jack was a fine idea. Sure would stir some shit up. Better than being an insignificant, stuttering piece of trash all the time, I say. And you were definitely onto something about doing it irregardless, lol, of her wishes. Because it is for her own good. It's what winners do. They do whatever is right for someone they care about, even if the other person does nothing but bitch and moan and act ungrateful about it. Better you learned it. What? Oh, better you learned late than never. In fact, I would go as far as saying that if you went ahead with her plan against her wishes, it might just earn you a smidgen of respect from me. We'll see. There's really just one catch.
What's that?
The catch is, it's not going to work.
What isn't?
Are you even listening to me, man? Clear the Rufio wax out of your ears. You couldn't stick the Guardian on Noir even if you were inclined. Not even if I were to make you inclined.
Why?
Because you're dealing with a pro here. I already thought of that. I thought of everything. The Guardian is not going to attack the agents who engineered him in the first place, or who I should say were encouraged to engineer him. I was striking a mutually beneficial arrangement. This is often the most effective way to manipulate others. I just sort of gave them an idea, nudged them along in the direction of seizing more power, which they wanted to do anyway. Remember, I already have a lot of experience getting these simple-minded agents to march to my drumbeat. I was exiling them left and right in our session. I'm an expert at this by now.
Why would you do that?
Tavros, at this point, it should be obvious. I am the unseen hand behind every major event in their session, and to some extent their whole lives. At least, those events not happening by the volition of their own natural incompetence. Don't you see this is how it should be? Shouldn't the greatest player leave her fingerprints on every step of the rise to power of her ultimate nemesis?
Wow. No. That's... I don't even know how to say all the ways I think that is crazy.
But you must agree, because you were copycatting my idea.
No, I wasn't.
You were brazenly inserting yourself into Jade's history. The self-insertion plan was my idea, and it's revolting and cowardly for you to deny it.
That was for a good thing, though.
Sure, whatever you say. It's incredibly sad how outclassed you are. It's actually depressing that you thought you could beat me at my own game, and the most sickeningly of all, don't own up to it. Okay, I know she sucks, but she's kind of girl boss, and I gotta respect it.
I fucking...
I'm adding that. I'm adding that. I'm fucking adding that right now. There it is. Got it. There we go. You're on the board. I mean, she is kind of girl boss, but the problem is there is such a thing as too much girl boss, and I think she goes a bit over the edge. You know what I mean? I say a bit. She goes so far over the edge is a dot in the distance to her. Okay. Sure. Where was I? I was here. I have every angle covered already. The human session is on full circuit lockdown. Any effort you make to disrupt my plans will be laughable, just like everything you've ever done in your life. The only thing left to do now is prepare to kill Jack myself and save everyone's ungrateful asses. It's a shame you're not strong enough to take him on with me. Too bad you spent so long sleeping instead of turbo leveling like me. We might have made a pretty awesome team. Oh well. Paige, retrieve arms.
Okay then. All your usual insulting things aside, my take on this. That you created our impossibly hard bad guy who wants to kill us. By association, I guess that makes you the bad guy too, instead of a good guy who's just mean.
Nice deduction. Wrong, excruciatingly linear, and laced with the sort of absolutes morons like to throw around. But nice. So far past the edge it can't even be seen. It's past the curvature of the earth at this point. Yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely.
And that being the case, even though I'm terrified of you, and not as strong or real confident, only mostly fake confident.
Yes, go on.
I think I'm gonna have to stop you.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Pretty weak slime threat there, but that's a start. Tell you what, if you can find me in this lab, you can have at me. I'll even give you a free shot, no funny business or anything.
Okay then, here I come.
I'll be waiting. Stairs. So, Tavros is now hunting Vriska. Yay. Oh, fine. This self-insert bullshit. Oh. Andrew Hussey, ride. Yes. Hell yes. Hell fucking yes. And so it came to an end, the most heroic thing that ever happened in the history of metafiction. Let's move on. Level up. The windy thing subsides and clear skies prevail. You soar to the highest rung and rule over your echelon as the air transparent. Boon dollars fly. Air, cloud up. The clouds are returned. The fireflies are still trapped. The spell remains unbroken. There is a commotion behind you, a nearby village perhaps. John, enter village. We got a sound. Here we go. Gonna turn it down just a bit. And also my headphones, because it's loud. Loud. Oh, I can control the fucking sound here, can't I? There we go. That's not too bad. Yeah, that's not too loud. Okay. Alright. We got our goggles. You re-equipped serious business goggles. Would have sucked if you'd lost them. Answer Vriska. John, congratulations.
For what? You mean that windy thing? Did I actually do that somehow?
Well, yes, you did. And I suppose congratulations are in order for that too. But mostly I'm congratulating you for gaining all the levels.
Oh right, I got to the top of my echelon ladder somehow. I didn't even really think I had to top, or that I would get there so fast.
So I guess that's it then. I don't have to worry about leveling up anymore. That's pretty neat. Don't be ridiculous, John. While you may have technically gained all the levels just now, you did not truly gain all of them just yet. In a way, this is really just the beginning. It is? Yes, you're now ready to begin your ascent through the god tiers. Nobody I know is able to progress this far anywhere near as fast, and you, John, not even me. I can't tell you how proud I am. Wow, really? Okay, what do I do? The thing is, from this point on, you can't make any progress while you're awake, so you gotta go to sleep. But not just any old boring nap will do. You need to go to sleep in a special bed. You must find your quest bed, John. That sounds pretty cool. Where is it? Not too far away. But rather than me telling you, why don't you ask the locals and ask around? I've helped you get this far, but at some point you're going to have to start taking some steps all by yourself. I think you're ready for that. If you make the right decisions and play all your cards right, hell, you might even wind up at a higher tier than I did. I hope this turns out to be the case. I'm rooting for you all the way. Now get going and find that bed. Okay, I will. Thanks a lot, Vriska. Wait, there we go.
Did you see it? It was there, after the windy thing.
See what?
Oh gosh, I can't think of the word. The big flat thing that's wide as possible and up. The dark color ceiling that clouds stay under.
You mean the sky?
Yes, it was so beautiful. I hope to witness this miracle again one day before the end of my sadly short amphibious lifespan.
It's like, I'm gonna die, but I want to see it again. What do we get? You got a mini tablet. Okay, that's promising, I guess.
There was quite a blizzard, wouldn't you say? It really had us all whipping around here. Our little lives flailing every which way.
You must be talking about the windy thing.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
What would you have to be sorry about? A great surge of debris like that could only be summoned by the air. It means he's finally come. This is so exciting. Please let me know if you see him. I thought for sure our mushroom was cooked. The green tragedy nearly consumed us all.
The green tragedy? Oh, you mean the fire?
Yes, word has spread the global catastrophe. Thousands of lives were lost. Luckily, the air saved us. I'm gonna pop a big friendly bubble in his face if I'm ever lucky enough to meet him.
Wow. Sounds like he's in for a treat.
John just not giving away who he is. Yes! We got a can of tab. Let's fucking go. Everyone hydrate. Kick the wicked elixir. Let's go. Alright. Got a can of tab. Oh yes, you've been dying to try this beverage for a long time. Perfect timing too. Since you're in need of a good sugar kick, this can should be jam-packed full of real, actual sugar. Blech, this stuff sucks.
We must come together and unify the people after the terrible green tragedy. This harmonious union will mostly entail a lot of standing around and fidgeting hyperactively together. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I can't wait for the art to visit our village. Hey, maybe he's here right now. Maybe if I blow my spit bubble, they'll be big enough. It will catch the Earth's reflection, and I will be able to bask in its magnificence. Wait, I see someone in my bubble reflection right now. Could it be? Could it? Oh, never mind. It's just a dumb boy with some square glass shapes on his face. Hey! I thought that spell was broken for a moment. The clouds went away and the fireflies were all buzzing around acting disoriented. But
the clothes came back, to be honest. I was a little relieved. I've grown fond of them, and if the fireflies were to escape from above, I would miss them dearly. They're really pretty, and they're my friends. Aw.
Are you a shopkeeper? Oh.
Welcome. Looking for something tasty today?
Jar of bugs, mushroom shit, grasshopper. A whole ass grasshopper. That's hilarious. I don't really wanna. No. Escape to exit. There we go. Okay. There we go.
Our village has the best snack stand in the land. It offers the juiciest bugs and the most succulent onions.
I love onions. I have a question for chat, actually. This is going to be a divider. Press 1 if you eat onions like apples. Press 2 if you could never do that. There is a bit of a delay. I know there's a delay. I'm sorry about that. But I will wait. I'll wait for your 1s and your 2s. I'll also do it in chat. 1 if you eat onions like apples. 2 if you can't do that. I genuinely want to see, like... How long is the delay? Okay, the delay is like 5 seconds, I think. It's like a 5-second delay for me. I don't know what it is for you guys, though. 2, but I do like onions, just preferably cooked. Interesting. You know when you're preparing onions and you're chopping them, and you chop off the root bottom bit, I always chop off a little bit extra, and while I'm cutting the onion up, I will like munch on like the bit that I've removed. Like I intentionally cut an extra part off that I can chew on while I'm like preparing onion. But I only ever like red onion. I don't like white onion because it doesn't really have much flavor. Red onion has more flavor, and it's a little bit sweeter. It's interesting because I've had people tell me it's spicy, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm as white as boiled rice. It's not spicy. It's interesting.
I'm so hungry. Alas, I've not a single boondollar to pop my bubble with. I got loads of boondollars here. I'll treat you to a nice lunch.
The salamander got 100 boondollars.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. This is like a small fortune. I can finally afford to buy the most supplied delicacy on the menu. But if I offer that, I can afford nothing else that is tasty. Huh. Yeah, I guess having money leads to some complicated decisions. Oh well, enjoy.
Casey's. Yeah, lots of little Casey's. Also, hey, at Raw, welcome in. Again, sorry for the timer. It's because we had a couple trolls come in, and I just wanted to avoid that. I might switch the timer a bit lower, so people don't have to wait as long. But yeah, we're talking to a bunch of little salamanders, trying to find our quest bed. I hate trolls. Yeah, honestly, the only trolls I like are the ones with candy corn horns. Yeah, didn't some guy come in and try to make a philosophy joke? He came in, just dropped a philosophy joke out of nowhere, completely unrelated to the stream, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? What? That's so off topic. And then he left. He just dropped that and left, and I was like, yeah, you're banned. Because you just wanted to derail the entire stream. I hate when people do that. Ugh. I've seen people do it on other streams, but I've never had it on my stream. That was the first time.
Hey, I heard some rumor that you were kind of Mr. Moneybags over there. Well, boy, do I have an offer for you. What is it? A treasure. It will cost you 10,000 boondollars to discover what it is and obtain it. Wow, 10,000 boondollars? That's a lot. But really, I guess it's not so much as I have millions. Millions? Why did you say so? I revised my offer to 100,000 bill dollars. Hey, you can't do that. I'll pay you 10,000 as my final offer. You drive a hard bargain out of that silly tooth mouth of yours. Very well, the deal has been made.
It's a smuppet. We paid 10,000 boon dollars for a smut puppet.
Oh, it was one of Dave's dumb bum puppets. I hate these things. What a ripoff.
Okay. Let's talk to you.
All that commotion very nearly woke the slumbering one. I think that would have been dreadful. But he's still asleep. I'm sure that only the air can wake him and break the spell over this land. It says the air will wake the denizen by playing a magical song only he can play. And when he wakes up, the air will meet the terrible beast face to face. It is then that he will be offered the choice. The nature of the air's triumph depends on what he chooses. Then the air will lead us all to a beautiful place, with the most bristling insect furrows and the richest stamp mushroom soil you could hope to farm. Or so the story goes. Probably a lot of bullshit if you ask me.
That is exactly what needs to be done, yeah. Another smuppet. Oh great, just what you needed. A pipe full of puppet ass. Nice.
Shh, listen. Do you hear that? He's still asleep. Thank goodness. But when the windy thing was kicking up all that fuss, it sounded like he was not happy at all. It makes him absolutely furious when anyone other than him bends the braids to his will. It's not pleasant for anybody. Luckily, there's only one person who can do that, and he is surely a mythical figure, who only morons believe in.
Yep. Mythical as fuck. What is this? Oh. That was ominous. Okay. Another shop. Look at that.
Hello, I'm looking for a head object that's rumpled and unsightly. All of our head objects are rumpled and unsightly, unfortunately.
Ah, I see. Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir.
I have the absolute pinnacle affection ability. Marvel at the object upon my head, and admire the luster of its velveteen rumples. It was so expensive. Oh man, look at that dashing style. Rumpled head objects are all the rage these days. I would love to wear one, but I just don't have the money. Well, I agree it's important to keep up with the fashions. Tell you what, I'll give you some money for a hat, so you can be one of the coolest salamanders in town. There you go.
Salamander got 1,000 boon dollars.
Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Thank you so much. I love my new rumpled head object, and I love you. You're welcome.
Hey, you got a whole boon case. But it's empty and therefore worthless. Too bad. You guess this riches aren't quite so easy to come by. I mean, at least we got somewhere to carry our fucking money. Ooh.
What will it be today?
Fray motifs. Ooh. Can we buy? Wait. Oh, we can't buy any of them. Oh my god, they're so expensive. That sucks. We need to buy some fray motifs.
It is the way we call... It is the way to what we call the glow shape. It is above the thing that is the era will take its most important and legendary naps upon.
Oh, we're near it. We're near the quest bed.
Oh, that must be my quest bed. I mean the air's quest bed. I almost forgot I was being all sneaky and incognito here. My response to that will simply be singular, unintelligent, and unpunctuated glub. Glub.
Are we here? Yes! Let's go! It's happening. We're doing it, man. We're making it happen. Alright. John, proceed to quest bed. John, take legendary nap.
Okay, I think I'm ready to take this legendary nap. And then climb the god tiers, I guess.
Yes, exactly. Pretty exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe it's a little too exciting.
What's that mean?
I'm not sleepy at all. Also, it's not much of a bed. More like a really hard slab of rock. I don't see how I'll be able to sleep.
John, would you like me to put you to sleep?
You mean you're asking me this time instead of just doing it? Why haven't you wanted to be responsible for me becoming a hero?
John, I'm clearly involved in your rise to power. Now, regardless, that can't be changed. I'm giving you the option. Because at some point a hero has to start making choices. Once you take a break from hunting treasure and stop getting distracted by side quests, me, you eventually realize this is what the game is all about. The choices you make affect the destiny of the universe you create, as well as the type of hero you become. It would have been nice if someone were around to explain this all to me, and let me have some control over my own fate. I had to do this a much less pleasant way. I'm sparing you that indignity. Besides, it's not like you're some loser who doesn't know how to make tough decisions. What will it be, John?
Well, I'm supposed to go to sleep to realize my destiny. And you have the ability to make me do that. So I don't really see the harm in that. It sounds like it's just the practical thing to do.
Am I hearing a yes, John?
Yes, that is my decision. Friska, please put me to sleep.
You got it. Heart. Oh, that's a problem. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Alert, alert. Bec Noir has entered the fucking premises. The big bad is here. And John is fucking asleep. I'm just gonna give everyone time to process the danger of this situation while I take a little sip and wait for the delay to catch up. Whew. So. Oh no, there it is, there it is, there it is. Waffle's catched up. There we go. Waffle's extra delayed because of downloading Arc. You might have to refresh, by the way. Well, I mean, him being here is necessary for reasons yet to be revealed. Hafidium! Stop it! I want to induce panic in the noobs. Let me do that! Don't spoil it. I want them to be scared the way that I was when I first read this. I'm trying to simulate that for them. Okay, right. Let's go. Oh, and he's got bro shades. What a douche. He killed John. John's dead. Show Pestalog. AG. John. Fucking what? John, rise up. Let me just... There we go. John is fucking dead again. Sorry, he's fucking what now? He's dead. He got stabbed. See? Blood. That's his blood. God tier, let's go! I'll just carefully tiptoe around it. And now that it's known, I no longer have to tiptoe around how God tier is achieved. Exactly. Exactly. Day 612. That's crazy. Dave, Pesta Terezi. Okay. What? What do you mean, what?
I mean, what are you waiting for? Are you just gonna stand there? Or are you gonna suck it up and assassinate that nice looking Dave in his sleep?
But, you know if I'm going to or not. It was lame for you to pretend there's any element of suspense here. Why don't you just tell me?
Okay, I get it. You want to rise to the god tiers and become as great as John, while still forfeiting all of your decisions and free will to a blind girl in another dimension. Real heroic, Dave. Or should I say so cool?
Look, I don't mind making the decision if that's what's going on here. Like doing the free will thing.
Oh, is that a thing now?
Yes. How would it ever stop being a thing? Being a thing's not something to ever stop being doing. I just want to know what's really going on here before I decide to start chopping the heads of outrageously good-looking snoozing dudes.
I told you. You need to die on your quest bed to reach the god tier in Skya with John.
Okay, I know, but something about this doesn't add up. Who is this guy? I don't remember sleeping on his bed or reaching the god tier. I'm pretty sure that's something I'd remember. So we'll see from the future. Does this mean later I'm gonna have to put this ugly goddamn suit back on? Which I thought we both agreed I'd retire from the wardrobe forever. And then go back in time and sleep in this bed and get killed by me right now. Do I have the stable loot? Right.
No.
Then what?
I can tell you, but first, are you so sure this is the source of your hesitation, Dave? Keeping track of temporal logistics.
Why wouldn't I be concerned about that? We made mistakes and dead Daves start piling up. And dead Daves are the enemy, remember? Says the sword holding guy who's about to add one to the pile.
I'm just saying, it isn't easy for anyone to face their own death, even if the consequence is to their benefit. Not even any of us managed to do it. Well, except for one.
Who?
Take a wild guess.
Okay, I got it. I wonder if this can finally be the conversation that doesn't deteriorate into a lot of bitching and moaning about her.
Fine.
So if I'm understanding this guy isn't from the future who came back to finish the loop. He's not from the past, because I'd remember doing this. So this isn't a part of our timeline choreography at all. Must be from an offshoot timeline, which means he's doomed.
Yes.
Okay, so how'd this happen? Where did we fuck up?
We didn't. Sorry about this, Dave. It was the best way I could think to show you what this involves, so you wouldn't be bugging me about why you never be able to catch up with John. I told you wouldn't be able to face your death, and that wasn't good enough for you, so here we are.
What exactly did you do?
Okay, remember when you were asking me about this god tier stuff and how John was able to ascend, and I told you it would involve dying, and you kept going on about it, so I gave you a choice. To find out now or find out later.
Yeah, I remember. That seems like a long time ago already. Was that like more than a day for me chronologically?
Yeah, but it was only a couple minutes ago for me. You finally wore me down with all your recent pestering. So I said fine, and I went back a little earlier in your timeline to kick this off. So this is how we're doing this now.
Okay, but you didn't actually give me a choice. You just flipped a coin.
Yeah, I left the decision over the outcome of the flip in your hands. Maybe you forgot. I wouldn't blame you since there's been a lot to keep track of, but here is how it went down. You were strutting around in your delicious Kiwi 8-ball suit and running your fresh mouth as usual. Derp, yo, Terezi, sup, gotta beat John, he's the long hood and he's got wind, and now how can I get powers too? Oops, red is how I talk, my bad. Oh my god, Dave, this is so decadent. Why didn't you ever tell me how amazing it is to type like this? I almost can't handle it.
Oh my god, stop that shit, it's probably like crack to you. I'm not gonna stand by and watch you fall prey to your own wild cherry ape shit apocalypse. Okay, so anyway, I'm like, Dave, that's gonna involve facing your own death, and I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't think you're ready for that. So then Dave is like, that's so stupid, blah blah blah, I'm being difficult and cool, word up. So I say, fine, I will show you, but only if you promise the exact terms of my arrangement in order to protect the integrity of the timeline. The arrangement being the coin flip. The arrangement being the coin flip for him. Thank God we did that, otherwise I'd be screwed. I probably would have gone back in time and killed my old grandfather. Oh wait, I never had one. Ah, but that was important. You didn't just know what was going on, which was for your own good. I told you I was going to flip a coin, and before I did, you had to pick a side without telling me. Good heads or bad heads. And you were like, hey, sure, Terezi, I will hella go along with your Two-Face thing, whatever that means. Oh yeah. What did that mean, by the way? What's the Two-Face thing? Two-Face is a human Batman villain who's half ugly and flips coins all the time to make evil decisions. Oh, well, it's kind of disheartening. Sort of thought that my coin flipping was cool and unique thing. It's okay. Flipping coins for reasons is still pretty badass, I guess. Why don't you finish your story? I need to finish Homestuck too. No. It's shit. Don't do it. Don't put yourself through that. You don't need to. You know what you could do? You could just read Homestuck again. Reading Homestuck again is actually much more enjoyable. I would much rather do that. Oh, Homestuck 2, It's nice that we have a little diagram, by the way. This is also very similar to, if you've seen the What If series from Marvel Studios, they're like little animated What If series. The one with Doctor Strange, where he splits in two. One Doctor Strange goes full evil, and the other Doctor Strange doesn't. It's kind of like that. Two separate timelines working in tandem with each other. Right. So the choice, if you recall, was I could show you how to reach the tier now, or I could show you how to later, and you had to assign one option to good heads, and the other option to bad heads, or whatever the result of the flip. You had to promise what to do, what you committed to beforehand. No cheating and no changing your mind, or that would fuck it up. Right, exactly. So like I said before, I had no choice at all. I picked some options, you flip a coin. Yeah, but leaving the choice to you is important here. You'll see why if you think about it. I'm not seeing it. I pick good heads to mean you show me how. Bad heads to mean you show me later. You said it came up bad heads. So I was like, okay, I can wait. I did for like a whole day. Now you're here showing me, did I miss something? Yeah, you forgot that there was also an offshoot reality in which you made just the opposite decision. That was the one where bad heads meant I would show you right away. Remember before the flip, I instructed you to what to do in the event, to go back in time and await further instruction? And he did. He did, that is. He went back in time and I told him to find his bed and go to sleep. And then future Dave would come later and kill him, sending him to the god tier if he so willed. If he could find the wherewithal to go through with it. The sleeping Dave is the doomed Dave, the one who didn't wait. Future Dave is you, the one who waited. In your quest, the Alpha Dave. He's you. Okay, I fell asleep. I think I should skedaddle. Go to bed! Get a nap. Take a nap. Do something. I mean, you're gonna miss Dave killing himself. But that's fine. Then, this is kind of useless, isn't it? I thought you were bringing me back here to finish a stable time loop. Not murder a guy you punked who's gonna die regardless. What's the fucking point of giving a doomed version of myself superpowers anyway? Maybe he will stop being doomed after you kill him. Maybe he will get the Dave powers and live a long and cool life not being doomed anymore. How would you know unless you take a stab at it? That's what thoughts are for. Happy Homestuck Day. Happy Homestuck Day, Liv. Take care. Bye-bye. It will be in the fold anyway. Yeah. It's just the worst thing when you get morbid. Anyway, maybe. But I kind of doubt that's how it works. I mean, doomed means doomed. Doesn't it? The loopholes are only temporary. Look how Dave's right turned out. Rest in peace, Mr. Orange Creamsicles. May he rest in deliciousness. Am I wrong in guessing that shouldn't you know better than me? Dave, when it comes to time stuff, why would the Seer of Mind know better than the Knight of Time? I don't know. What's being a Seer of Mind actually mean? That is a great question. Maybe if you think about it, you can figure it out yourself. Okay, someone who asked a bunch of dumb riddles have figured it out already. Yeah, right? Let's not get derailed here. We're talking about a serious issue. I'm standing over my soon-to-be corpse while holding a fucking sword. Okay, that's fair. You're probably correct about doomed Mr. Kiwi Suit. Paradox Space is pretty vicious about punishing those in violation of its plan. Punishing? Sure, it finds ways to annihilate the paths which do not contribute constructively to its own propagation, and it is equally merciless to those who inhabit them, and in particular those who cause them. It appears to have a sense of justice, don't you think? I guess. Well, you asked what I thought, and that's what I think. The question remains, now what? I know, none of this is making for a very persuasive argument that I could kill Doom Me. He's gonna die anyway. Why not just be the one to put him down? At the very least, you can make sure it is a pleasant demise instead of something nastier. See, the shit you're doing right now, this is the morbid shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you probably think. Even when you bracket smile after it, like, okay, it's just something fucked up. But hey, here's your cute face. My heart just fucking melted. Dave, we both know my bracket smiles are irresistible. Okay, yeah, you're right. I just got one over totally. I think this whole thing was a ruse. And not even the funny kind that qualify as distractions. I think you got my whole timeline here in front of you. And you know damn well I have no intention of killing this guy ever. It's just a big game you set up to watch me squirm over some weird morality issues while you giggle. Yeah, so? So I guess, well played. I don't know. Just one question. And please, just drop your fucking justice riddles and be honest. Do I ever make the god tier, like the right way? Very well. I will stop tormenting you, Dave. No, you don't. But that's not as bad as it sounds. Like I said, none of us made it except for, well, okay, never mind. It wasn't necessary. We were already breezing through the game at our lower levels. By the time we reached the top of our ladders and mastered our free motifs, we were completely dominating. Okay, so the end boss was more challenging than we expected, but by then it was too late to go back and do anything about it. And we had an army of lethal psychic robots to help us. It all worked out in the end. Why do you think I had you buy all those free motifs? Even if you're not quite where John is, you're still a pretty deadly weapon. Okay, then cool. I guess I'm gonna live without wearing a sweet windsock hoodie. I'm making time tornadoes or whatever. I was only bugging you about it because you were being so vague. Yeah, I know. I thought it was better to show you I was involved. It's one thing to say sup Terezi, help me be a god sup. But facing it is different. Our race is not exactly uncomfortable in the proximity of death. But it was still a challenging thing we weren't prepared for. And then Jack killed our dream selves, and I guess we lost that chance for good. Alright then, guess that's enough of this horseshit. Time to move on, right? Sure. If you really want to leave poor Doom Dave here to his own devices. I don't even want to be around when he wakes up. It'd be weird and awkward. I don't suppose I could talk you into putting him out of his misery based on the result of a coin flip. No. Fuck no. Put your fucking death coin away, Jesus. I'm forbidding you from ever flipping that coin again when you're talking to me or even when you're thinking about me. Fine. Wow, Dave. So touchy about a little coin. You're overestimating its relevance here anyway. In fact, after I flipped it, I didn't even look at the result. What? You didn't? No. Dave, why would a blind girl look at a coin she can't even see? That doesn't make sense. Fucking hell. I need a drink after that one. Oh, she's a bitch. I love her. That's fucking idiotic. You can smell a flea off a dog's balls.
Dave, see, this shit you're doing now, this is the gross shit I was talking about. It's not anywhere near as endearing as you think.
This is BS. Okay, so your coin flip death was meaningless. Great to know. Is there anything else we need to do here? I send you money. I got all frame motifs. Tell me what there is that's left besides you jerking me around. Probably time we chill out for a while and I get back in sync with my teammates.
Oh yes, I know. You've got some work to do. I can take a hint and give you some space to do it. Jade is gonna need your help on her nice frosted marshmallow planet.
I guess that's where I'll go.
And if you can find it in your cool kid heart not to stay mad at me, feel free to get in touch anytime.
Okay? I mean, I'm not even actually mad. It's just, I don't know. I still don't really get what you did. Was the trick really necessary? Sounds like the split off was a result of both possible decisions I could have made. And have fuck all to do with your coin, randomness, or luck.
Exactly. So you get it.
Get what?
You asked what it means to be the seer of mind.
Yeah? And obviously I still don't know.
Okay, then I'll just ask this. How much of your reality do you think is made of what's in your mind?
I don't know. Sounds like a riddle. Fuck it, I'll just say all of it. I mean, that's the answer, right?
Smartass. It is not a riddle, it's a serious question. There's a big difference, Dave. You see what's in your mind clearly and understand the power your thoughts have. Then you understand reality while everyone else is running around confused and angry and upset. Because they think reality is something happening to them, rather than something they're making every moment with every thought.
Let's go, mind players represent. We know what we're fucking talking about. Let's go. Oh, okay.
How well do you think you know your mind, Dave?
Really well. I know it biblically. It's an obscene NSFW spectacle.
I don't know what that means, but I know it's probably a rude joke.
It means my skull is a bucket and my brain's a plump fuck grub.
Gross, Dave, it's gross. But I knew that too. I know your mind better than you.
Oh, do you?
I'm not a psychic, but I have the sight seers are meant to have. It was my role to have it. To talk to people and see the tunnels and vortices in their mind. To understand the realities that they would create if those thoughts led to action. For my enemies, it was meant to bring about the inherent retribution flowing from the reality made by their own evil thoughts. And for my friend, to protect them from their tendency to underestimate the power their confusion has over their fate. To keep them out of trouble, Dave.
Is that what you were doing just now?
Maybe I was. You never know. Seers are notoriously cryptic in their ways.
Yeah, no fuck.
Anyway, it's been fun, Dave. It's been so fun because the more people try to hide, the more they show me. So I guess that's how I know. I like you so much.
Man, you're just some kind of know-it-all, aren't you? What else do you know?
I know some very important things.
Like?
I know that you were onto something when you said luck wasn't involved with the coin flip.
Yeah, because you didn't even look. It was like Schrodinger's fucking coin. And then turn into Schrodinger's fucking Dave. I'm Schrodinger's purple VTuber! Okay, look, mini side tangent. I am Schrodinger's purple VTuber because my hex code is 630330, which is the color Tyrian purple, right? But the color itself is a dark magenta. So even though the color name is purple, it's actually a really, really dark pink. So I am both a purple VTuber and not a purple VTuber. Schrodinger's purple VTuber. Hell fucking yeah, let's go.
Ricky Schrodinger?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that may be true. But even so, I do know that luck is a very real thing. Fortune is the essence of light, and it shines on those who've mastered it. But I know something more important than this is a big secret. Maybe the biggest and most important secret of all.
What?
Luck doesn't actually matter.
Uh-oh. This is it, Rud. Here's your chance. Kiss her. Kiss the girl, you imp. For crying out loud. You made me sad, Run. Just shaking my head here. That's it. I can't take it anymore. You gotta stop playing games for girls. You're on your own, Brunt. Oh, now you want to kiss me? Little late, don't you think? Save your breath, Paige. I ain't dead just yet. Besides, plenty of time for that later. Pick me up. Need to get somewhere fast. Are you ready to fly, pupa? I won't make you do it. This is up to you. Here's your chance. But do it fast, okay? Please don't make me bleed to death slowly. Thief. Why not take control? No, this is his decision. I know he can do it. Tavros, hurry up. Kill me. Kill me. Steal his will. It's what a thief does. End this. Do it, you coward. Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. Take her out. You're making a mess, Junior. Finish her. What are you? Some kind of wimp? Rise up, thief. Yeah! When trolls god tier, they get wings. They get little fairy wings. Isn't that cool? Oh, the thief outfit's so cool, man. That's so cool. Yeah. Snowman. Escape. The Windy Boy is dead. The tragedy is overwhelming. All hope is lost. Oh well, time to get out of this tin can. Wayward vagabond, escape. The door jams. Alright, the station is out of power. You forgot about that. Wayward vagabond, examine treasure. Of course you still have your secret treasure, but it will almost certainly prove to be of no use to you in this dilemma whatsoever. It clearly serves no significant purpose other than to be pretty and to make your hand glowy. Back in the sleeve of your trusty knife it goes. Search for power source. Oh yeah, there's another thing you forgot. You ate that delicious green nuclear rock earlier in the day, even though it feels like it was more than a year ago. Guess there's nothing to do but wait it out. Prepare for imminent windfall. Ugh, there he goes again, bothering you. He's so impatient. Doesn't he realize how time-consuming it is preparing for the holidays? He's just going to have to hold his stupid angry alien space horses. Wait, you almost forgot. It's still April, and nowhere near the holiday season. And guess all this wintry weather tricked you into thinking it was. But wait, even that doesn't make any sense, since it never snowed on your island, and you were never able to connect with it with the holiday season. Boy, are you confused. But you always wanted a white Christmas, and damn it, that's what you're going to have. Even though it's April, and even though you're giving all these presents to yourself, and even though Jesus Christ is no longer a relevant figure to celebrate on account of the annihilation of humanity. Oh, shut up, Carcat. Carcat cannot be conveyed with a more detailed portrait yet. He is too angry and forced to look like shit. Maybe later if he can manage to calm down. Shit, let's be Santa. Kringle fucker. Yes, perfect.
It is the prettiest tree I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm gonna torrent you another, like, negative billion artifact, Gris.
Okay, great. Everything about that makes total sense.
Yeah, now draw that conk suckiest boot you ever drew.
Okay.
Draw conk suck boot.
Is this conch sucky enough?
It's the cocksuckiest piece of fucking shit that ever still somehow qualified as a boot. Just no immigrants. What? I'm not saying that. Fucking Dave, bro. Come on. It's Act 5, Act 2. Leave that shit in Act 3. What the fuck, bro? I'm taking a sip. Every time Homestuck is not okay. Take it with me. Hydrate. Fucking hell. That's crazy.
Well, I'm not even sure if I'm technically a US citizen.
Yeah, see what I mean? Another shot? Yep. That's really not okay, damn. I know! Jade, deck calls. Oh no, it's a sweet bro hella Joe. Jade, alchemize. You put a lot of thought into this and you have some great ideas, but first you would like to make something practical, something to keep you warm in this chilly weather. Make earmuffs. You combine Rose's headband with some sort of fluffy ball you drew. This isn't really working. Also, this pointless thing was absurdly expensive for some reason. Jade, just draw some earmuffs. You simply draw a pair of earmuffs and make them. Yay! Combine earmuffs and lunch top. You make a pair of lunch muffs. Finally, an easy hands-free computing solution that keeps your ears warm and looks amazing to boot. Combine Johnny 5 and lunch top. You figure as long as you have the lunch top card handy, you might as well try to do something with this dumb Johnny 5 ghost image you accidentally made once. You don't even know what this robot steel is. You've never seen this stupid movie. It's an incredible movie. The movie is called Short Circuit. There is also a sequel that is also good. Dave, dog, why must you be so Texan? Right? Like, what the fuck, bro? It's even funnier when Coco, this person here, is Texan. You got anything to say, Coco? Yeehaw! Oh my gosh. Damn. Fucking 2010 was a different time, man. God, that was like 15 years ago. It was 15 years ago. Oh my god. It was 15 years ago. This child is not representative of me or my beliefs. However, he does remind me of a few kids I went to high school with. That's tragic. That's fucking tragic, man. You know what's really funny? I have the slur replacement mod. It only replaces the slurs and insults pertaining to like autism and mental disability, right? So like the R slur and just autism used as an insult. It doesn't remove any of the racial slurs or any of the like xenophobic kind of like microaggressions, which leads me to believe that the person who made the fucking slur replacement must have been like some white autistic kid that was just upset about the autistic slurs, not considering all of the other slurs and not okay things in Homestuck. You know what I mean? Also, watch Short Circuit. It's a great movie. No disassemble, Stephanie. We love it. You make the Johnny Top. Finally, a difficult-to-use hands-on computing solution that does nothing but roll around of his own accord while talking about his emotions and reading books fast. Finally. I know what you mean. And here I was thinking we'd come so far from when Dave said use the word negrosity. That was an insane one. I actually like I remember reading it and it didn't register for like 0.5 seconds and then I stopped and went, what the fuck? Like that word is insane. I literally never remembered it, right? And then I was just like, what the fuck? Because I knew Dave was a bit racist because he's Texan, right? A lot of the kids are. Because Andrew Hussey's racist and he's a piece of shit. So I knew there was racism. I didn't register words like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, fucking hell. It's crazy. Whew. I think we're getting there though. He's insulting immigrants and he's not using the... He's not talking about Obama being black anymore. So maybe there's character development. God, I hate him. Clipping this. Please don't. Please don't ever clip this. I will ban you if you clip this. Combine Iron Man armor and outfit. You decide to cut to the chase and do something that will have indisputably cool results. You go to one of the stairwell rooms, carefully observe the armor while you sketch it. You've secretly wondered whether your grandpa was actually Iron Man in his younger years. It would explain so many things, including why this armor is here. You make the Iron Lass suit. It's quite stylish, but maybe a bit cumbersome for casual wear. Probably only good for special occasions. If you're going to adopt a new regular outfit, you'd prefer something a little comfier and less ostentatious, and if possible, in less flagrant violation of copyright laws. Combine one of Grandpa's beauties and outfit. Sketch one of his silly sun-bleached blue lady portraits. He'd be so proud. You make the dress of Eclectica. This is so much better. This is a really nice outfit for Jade, I will say. Like, one of her best. Combine Rose's crystal ball and magic cue ball. You lost your magic cue ball in the explosion, so you'll have to draw it. I hope your Modus knows what you're getting at. You've been dying to see its predictions, and you think you're onto something here. Sadly, the Modus misinterprets your circle as a boring and useless magic 8-ball. Oh well, I guess you'll do it anyway. Combine Rose's crystal ball and magic 8-ball. You make a transparent magic 8-ball. You can now see inside and watch the dark water slosh around in the cavity, about the cavity in the globe. The predictions seem kind of lame when you can see all the other possibilities tumbling around in there. Kind of makes the fortune feel irrelevant. Jade, combine crystal ball and glasses. You make the Sooth specs. Now you can see everything, albeit through a dizzying fish eye filter. Jade, combine Sooth specs and lunch top. You make the Junior CompuSooth Spectagoggles. You can never have too many cool computers. Combine furry trophy, lunch top, and shirt shoes. Grab one of your grandpa's softest trophies and use it to make a really stylish, warm, fuzzy squiddle jacket. You do the exact same to your shoes to create a matching pair of squiddle sneaks. The jacket and the shoes are also computers, so you'll never be caught without a computer ever. You're suddenly feeling more fashionable than any kid in Paradox Space. All of the style belongs to you. The only thing left to do is make yourself deadlier. Jade, combine Dave's Midnight Crew poster and rifle. You make a girl's best friend. Pew pew pew. Combine Charles Dutton and Squiddle. Still have this Charles Dutton ghost image you accidentally made. You're not sure what to do with this gentleman, if anything. Oh well, when in doubt, squiddle it. You made a Duttle. The Duttle is weirding you out a little. You believe you'll keep your distance from the Duttle. Sketch particle accelerator. You put the leering Duttle out of your mind and try to sketch one of the pieces of equipment from your destroyed room to the best of your recollection. Hopefully it works, so you can try making something sweet. Combine rifle, iron lass suit, and particle accelerator. It worked. The result is a huge kick-ass proton cannon. Obviously, you can only wield this weapon in your iron lass suit. Or you would if you were able to afford the thing. Dave turbo-torrented you a lot of grist, but you don't have that much. Combine mummy and MC poster and outfit. You made the dead shuffle dress. While wearing this outfit, you almost feel as if you were ripped straight from the animes. Combine Green Sun bedsheets and girl's best friend. You make the Green Sun street sweeper. Ah, yeah. How about one more outfit? Outfits are the best, you think. Combine the dress of Eclectica, felt poster, and 8-ball. Yes, it's the dress! It's the dress. You make the 3 in the morning dress. It's so fancy. You cannot imagine wearing it on anything other than a super special occasion. Not to mention you'll freeze your ass off in this thing. Combine mecha, street sweeper, and iron suit. You still have this mecha ghost image you made a while ago, by accident, as usual. Might as well throw a bunch of crazy shit together and see what sort of insane loot crops up. Suspense is almost too much. You make Johnny 5. God damn it, motherfucker thinks he's alive. He's a tin can. Robots don't have feelings. Number 5 is alive! Combine Dutton and Sooth specs. You make Dutton bubble goggles. You can see into eternity. Forever. Okay, that's enough. It's the dress. It's the dress! Yes! Happy April 13th! Happy April 13th, everyone! Happy 413! Happy 413! All of your computers light up at once as some douchebag starts hassling you. Whoever this douchebag might be, you'll have to remember to keep most of these computers turned off. Answer this douchebag. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Let me see. Alright, I've been streaming for like 13 hours. I don't think I have it in me to do another Eridan conversation. He's my favorite, but I also fucking hate him. I love him, but I hate him. Happy 13th. It's also almost midnight for me, so 413 is almost over. So I'm thinking maybe it might be a good idea to call it a day. What do you guys think? I'm just thinking, maybe it might be time to stop streaming. I know, crazy. I've been streaming for fucking 13 hours. Who would have thought it? But it might be a good idea. Who knows? Up to you. Yeah. Let's see. Who is alive? Ooh, Zako is streaming Hiveswap. Hiveswap is Homestuck, so we can raid Zako. I just want to make sure I'm spelling their name right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we have a raid message. There we go. That is the raid message. Make sure that you abide by their chat rules and you're respectful. And just generally be a decent person when you go there, okay? Take care of yourselves. This has been a long-ass fucking stream. Lots of love. Happy 413. And just know that Homestuck hasn't stopped for me yet. There will be more. I'll be taking a break tomorrow, so I will not be streaming, but I will be streaming on Tuesday. I don't know how long for. I will update you on Blue Sky. Take care of yourselves, and good night.